Hi, my name's Andy. I'm chair of the Friends of Brislington Brook. I'm making a short video about the track which has been constructed through Nightingale Valley from Wick Road by the Doctor's Surgery all the way down to the boat screen. Now, aside from everything else, whether the track itself was necessary, I think, where are we now? It's January 2021. It's about time that track was open to to pedestrians, because it's been blocked for weeks and weeks and weeks. There's not been any activity on the track since before Christmas, and yet it's completely blocked. This is a short video that I put together with Tony Carey, who used to be chair of Friends of Brislington Brook, and is a fellow member of the group, and we just set out what the problem is and one or two things about how we think it might be solved. Thanks for watching. This picture shows exactly where we're talking about. You can see Nightingale Valley Practice at the top and Wickley Academy just underneath it. The red line shows the track where it's closed. The problem we have is that this signpost here, which is signposted towards the school and health centre, goes nowhere. You can see those steps through the forest, and then just in the distance you might be able to make out the fence. Come on, focus, damn you. No, it's not focusing. And that, it blocks everything that we can see, which is a bit of a sod. So the next thing we're going to do is, Tony and I here, wave to the camera, Tony. Tony and I are going to wander up to the other side of that fence to show you how it could be solved. Right, because this track is closed, this is the way that people are forced to go up at the side of the valley. And we've just negotiated a really slippery, nasty bit. And that was this that I'm filming now is the relatively easy bit. Not exactly friendly if you've got a child in a buggy, or if you're disabled in any way. In fact, it might be described as something of a scramble. So we've made up to the base of the pylon. This is another horrid, slippery, muddy path. So thanks, guys. Now, if everybody was hard at work on the building site, we wouldn't really mind it. But there's no sign of any kind of movement at all on the path, on the track. And hasn't been since before Christmas, Tony?
Say again?
Before Christmas, when they did anything?
Oh, bloody hell.
On the track?
We have Christmas, which year are we on about?
2020.
Well, we were talking about this in 2017.
No, they haven't done any work on the track.
Oh, no.
Since Christmas.
Well before Christmas. Well before Christmas.
Since well before Christmas.
No, yes.
Okay, so we're now coming up to the top of the hill. So you will recall that I did a little video back a few moments ago showing some steps coming up from the newly installed signpost that we put in. And this brings you to this stretch of footpath here, which is, as you can see, closed. So thanks for that, really appreciate it. And the footpath goes over there. Danger, men at work. Danger, partially constructed path. I don't think so. It's completely finished.
Well, they're using it, obviously, because they're getting the tractors up and down here now. You can see the tracks.
Yeah. But oh, it's okay for tractors, but it's no good for people, apparently. Too dangerous. So we're just approaching the back of the health centre, where again the footpath is closed, and this is the absolute bone of contention. So whilst we can understand to some extent why, no I can't understand why it's not open at all, because there's no reason why not. But this particular stretch here, we're standing here looking at the back of the health centre, and there's the path coming down. Now that bit of path around the bend isn't even new. And what could be done is you could set up a site entrance just about, well, just before the back of the school. You could set the site entrance up here so that they've still got access to go down the steep part of the track, and then open up this part of the track. You could put a fence all the way across, it would take almost nothing at all. You would open up access from that path coming from our right, passing all the way through to our left, and open up access from there to go down to the Packhorse Bridge as well. And you're not telling me that a flat piece of gravel track is dangerous in any way at all. What do you say, Tony?
I quite agree, mate.
There we go.
Hi Andy, well here we are at the top of the path that comes up from the steps by the Packhorse Bridge. Now this whole path is a real bone of contention, because when we started FOB all those years ago, one of the main functions was to provide a traffic-free route from Broomhill to the health centre and to the new school which was being built at the time. So we've got people to use it, we've got benches put in because it is a little steep in places, and steps, all that work has been done. We come to here, and there you see the footpath is closed. By the time it's reopened now, we are talking 12 months.
I see what you mean. I mean, it's kind of crazy, because you come up the steps and we come across this footpath closed for no reason, because there's the health centre that Tony was talking about, which you can't access from this track at all, and there's the school, which we can't access from here. Well, you can if you climb up a muddy track, but you can only get to this spot, and we now can't get from this spot to either of those things. Is that stupid or what, Tony?
Oh, no. Yeah, it is. Or what? Right, so here we are. This is the path that people now are having to take because the path up from the Packhorse Bridge is closed. So they come along this private property. Whose private property? We have no idea. So if there's any issues on this path, who do we get in touch with? If there's any accident at all, any incident at all, who owns this land? I haven't got a clue, and it certainly isn't Bristol City Council. So someone somewhere has to be responsible for the upkeep of this path, or things that go wrong with it. So my argument is that path, the new Environment Agency path, must be opened, and it must be opened now, so that we can get these interconnection paths, which we spent nearly a decade now building, get them opened up for the public. Thank you very much.
Here we are, between the doctor's surgery just over there and Wickley Academy there. Horrible rainy day, and thank you Kia, the contractor that has blocked off the track, which means that we now cannot get through to Nightingale Valley from this entrance at all.